Good morning. Actually, should I turn this light off? I'm going to turn this light off. Ooh, the mood. It's that time again. Welcome, my beautiful love bugs. Teona Douglas here, your psychic medium. We are going to do a Pisces reading. Now, if you are a Pisces, put your hands up. No, just kidding. If you are a Pisces and it is your birthday, happy birthday, Pisces. If you are not a Pisces and you are a cross watcher, that's okay. Cross watchers are welcome. Please go ahead and share the live. Tap on the screen. Okay. If you would like to get a energy consultation from me, all you have to do is go to the description box below or the top of my page on TikTok and book a discovery call. There, free 20-minute call. There we answer all of your questions and see if you are the right fit to work with me one-on-one. This is a collective reading for Pisces, okay? Like I said, if you're not a Pisces, that's okay. Sometimes people take information from any type of reading that I do. So take what resonates and definitely leave the rest. Okay? Okay. All right, let's get it started. Thank you so much for tapping on the screen. I really appreciate you. You're sweet as strawberry wine. I just finished hosting karaoke. So, oh my gosh, I was singing a Mariah Carey song and I didn't have any water with me. Choke. It was coughing and crying in front of a whole audience, in front of a whole audience of people. I was like, oh my God. And they're like, oh, it's okay. And then they started singing with me. I was like, yes, sing with me. Don't make fun of me. Sing with me, okay? We all make mistakes. We all have something, okay? Hi, Queen. I'm new here. Welcome. What is up? Fadzi? Is that how you say it? Fadzi? Hope, what's up? Fadzi, thank you for tapping on the screen. Tess, what is up? All right, let's see what's going on with Pisces for this blood moon energy. So can we get information from Pisces? Show me the cards I need to see. Thank you. Archangel Michael, thank you for protecting me in this reading. Archangel Raphael, thank you for protecting me in this reading. All right, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Let's look at the recent past, okay? Let's look at the present energy. If you have not followed me already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and do so, okay? And please put the bell notification so you do not miss when I'm going live. Future energy. Ooh, Bombaros. Future energy. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Yes, one of my favorite cards. I love the Fool card, okay? So that's what you don't see coming in this situation. All right, let's look at this Nine of Pentacles. So you have the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past, okay? When we talk about Nine of Pentacles, we talk about luxury. We talk about, sometimes it talks about someone being single. The energy that's giving me, though, is in the recent past, you felt, thank you so much for tapping on the screen. I really appreciate you guys. But it really talks about you sowing seeds in the recent past. And when I talk about the recent past, I'm talking about 2 to 3 days, weeks, months, okay? And so Spirit, thank you. Spirit, I'll show you what I'm kind of looking at. Right here, Spirit shows me, like I said, I'm a psychic medium, so Spirit shows me different aspects of the card to specifically read. And when they're showing me the inside of the sleeve, specifically red, they're showing me that, you know, continue to do the deep work, okay? Thank you. You started the reading. You started your journey as really doing some deep dive, some soul searching, and Spirit is saying you are consistently going in the right direction. Thank you, but you don't necessarily feel so. Thank you. You may be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo at this time, Pisces. Hello. Hi, Melissa. How do you read cards for people online? Can you elaborate on that question, please? Like I said, thank you guys for tapping on the screen. Can we get more information on the Nine of Pentacles for collective energy? Thank you. Spirit is saying that there's some of you that have been taking it easy in the recent past and you feel like you have been lazy. You feel like you're not doing anything. People have made comments of, you know, you taking a little bit of a time out. Okay, that's for some of you. People making these comments saying that, hey, you know, you're not working as hard as me, so you don't deserve what it is that you have. You're most welcome. What's up, Zan? I hope I said your name right. All right, we have Judgment, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so in the recent past, like I said, you're that Four of Swords. Sometimes it talks about taking a rest. Sometimes it talks about you know, someone may be passing away soon. I don't really do those types of readings, but I'm just telling you what the Four of Swords. That's the energy of the Four of Swords. Okay, but what I'm getting here is Spirit telling me here that in the recent past you let the individuals that were judging you, you kind of let them do it, right? And the reason why you let them do it, or like let them make you feel, and when I say let them, everything's a choice, right? If someone's saying something negative to you about your career, about who you are as an individual, you have all the right to defend yourself. Okay, and sometimes the way that you defend yourself is by leaving. Bye. Like, I get it, you disrespect other people in your life, but you're not going to do that to me. No hard feelings, but you're not doing that to me. Right? And so, like I said, a lot of people that you're dealing with in the recent past, in the last 2 days, weeks, months, have been really putting you down, calling judgment on your name, you know, maybe even saying negative things about you to other people to kind of sway their judgment about you. Thank you. I'm seeing it more so about like friends, right? Like coworkers, Pisces. Like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm also getting Scorpio energy. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse for present energy. Many people die in my life, and I have an accident at work, and I am always judged. Like I said, right? Sometimes you may not be a Pisces, but a lot of people get information from my reading and it resonates. So continue listening. Like, that's ridiculous. This is why I love tarot reading. I've been doing it for years, and it still surprises me. The energy that comes through from the collective. It's amazing. Especially with this year, with a lot of people moving into their awakening, moving into their spirituality, getting a better sense of what it is that they need out of themselves, as opposed to what is it I need to buy to make myself feel good. Like, I just love the energy of 2025. It's truly amazing. Okay, so Pisces, in the present energy at this time, okay, we have the Ace of Cups, okay? Stop, because you're talking directly to me. I'm not talking directly to you. If it resonates, hey, it resonates. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So right now, Pisces, Spirit is, I'll show you what it looks like. That's what the card looks like. Okay. Right now, Pisces, at this time, Spirit is saying that, you know, being vulnerable is the only way for you to move past this heartbreak. Okay, so like I said, this heartbreak could have been some friends, co-workers, like that energy that I keep getting. Spirit says you have thank you. Spirit says you have the go ahead. Like, they're showing me a green traffic light. They're like, you have the go ahead. Like, you know what you're supposed to do. Just trust in what you're supposed to do and go and do it, you know? Spirit is saying that in order for you to get those deep relationships that you crave, those different communities that you crave, that you really need at this time, you need to be vulnerable. You need to open up and look at it from a different point of view. Okay? It's not like I'm being vulnerable to expose myself. I'm being vulnerable to show not only myself but other people around me that I can be vulnerable. You know, I can love, I can trust, I can break down those walls, I can replace anxiety with excitement. Right? What's the difference between anxiety and excitement chemically in your head? What's the difference? I'll leave you guys with that question. Yes, good, strong transition energy. Right, Kelly? Yes, Kelly understands what I'm saying. Okay, okay. So let's look a little deeper into the present energy. Why do we have the Ace of Cups in reverse? Why do we have the Ace of Cups in reverse? We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, thank you. We have the Empress in reverse. So Pisces, thank you. Spirit is showing me that, you know, it's like, why even bother trust individuals, because all the people that I have trust have betrayed me in some way, shape, or form. Thank you. Spirit is showing me there's some of you specifically about money, like people have betrayed you when it comes to money. People said that they were going to come back, and then to only find out that you're put in a third party situation. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Five of Wands. So this has been a major conflict for most of you on this collective reading, that you're trying to fight against. You know, it's like, I know I need to change. I know I want to change. I see that there's energy shifting, but it's like, how do I do that? I'm so stuck in this cycle of what I'm used to. All right. In the next 2 to 3 days, weeks, months, okay? What's coming up here in the energy? So this is if you don't do anything today, right? If you don't make any practical steps towards a different energy, if everything stays the same, this is the energy that we're looking at, okay? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so when we're talking about the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles is the energy of sometimes holding on to your money, trying to invest, building investments, you know, working on stability. When we have it in reverse, it's giving me the energy of like, anything that I invest in doesn't necessarily go the way that I want it to go. So like, it's still giving me that energy of like, why even try, you know? And Spirit is saying that if you don't try, thank you. Spirit is saying like, you know, there's so many people that came before you. And if those individuals gave up at the time of like such a huge change, such a huge turnaround in their life, where would they be? Right? Where would we be if we didn't have like Michael Jordan? Like, Michael Jordan didn't make his, I love basketball, Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team, right? But we have Michael Jordan. Does that make sense? Like, if those individuals did not give up, we would have so much more, right? And we do, and they're able to not only ignite a fire within us, right? They're also able to ignite a fire within people around the world, right? And sometimes, yeah, that's a global scale. But when we're consistent, when we're all doing our part and maintaining our energy, doing our consistent part, especially with this energy shift with the blood moon, that goes a long way. Every single shift, every individual that shifts, it goes a long way. And I think sometimes, because we forgot that we're spirit in a human body, it's like, you know, we get caught up with the day to day, and it's like, oh no, this matters, this matters. And it's like, does it really matter? Should I be focusing on something else? Anyway, all I'm alluding to is that giving up at this time is not the best option, okay? And there is going... Four of Pentacles twice. In the next 2 to 3 days, weeks, months, giving up is not an option, because if you give up, you're giving up all of the work that you have done in the last 2 to 3 days, weeks, months. Okay. So yes, there is a challenge. Yes, you're not feeling up to it right now. Yes, you're worried about your future. Yes, you're worried about, being vulnerable, opening up your heart chakra, and like sometimes opening up your heart chakra looks like asking people for help, people that will actually help you. Right. Yes. I learned how to slow down and build. Yes. Yes. Kelly. Yes. And like I said, in the recent past, right, there are people that were kind of making fun of you. Well, I don't know if this is specifically for Kelly, but it's like there are people making fun of, your dedication, your stride, all of that. And it's like making you question yourself. It's like, should I give up? Should I give up? And then it's like, oh, you're taking time off. You're lazy. You know what I mean? Thank you. The collective energy for this blood moon is a major shift in perspective. Okay? Pisces, major shift in perspective. Right? Sometimes you need to slow down to speed up. Sometimes you need to take 2 steps back, 3 steps back in order to move forward. Right? Can you show me more why we have 4 of Pentacles in reverse? Thank you guys for tapping on the screen. Hi, Teona. What about Cancer? I didn't have any Cancer energy coming out. I had Scorpio energy coming out. All right, so we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse again, Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. So you have this all cognizant knowing that you know what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. But like I said, a lot of people just push you in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, when it comes to money, you push yourself too much. And in result, you don't save when you're supposed to. You take out of your emergency fund when you feel like you're inconsistent. And thank you. And some of you are doing this because they're just showing me like eating chocolate late at night, like low magnesium, like craving sugar, you know, eating sweets when you're like super, super sad, when, thank you, specifically when people are judging you, specifically when people are, saying specific things to you that when they're trying to trigger you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have this all cognizant knowing that you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to do the things that you're supposed to do. But when you have people around you that are constantly pulling you down, you feel like you're spiraling back into the negativity, and you're not holding your ground to what God has given you as a vision. Do you see what I'm saying? For some of you, it's taking on too much of other people's energy and having it fester within you, and being like, okay, well, this would be best for the person that you're talking to or your friend, you know what I mean? But it's not necessarily best for you. Hi, Bree. How's it going? Does that make sense? What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Fool card. Okay, so what you don't see coming is this new energy for the blood moon, Pisces. Okay, you're taking a leap of faith for sure. You do have a couple of loyal people around you, but you're still getting used to asking for help and receiving that help. What is that? There's something on my card. Can we see more information for the Fool? King of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords. So this is something that, like, thank you. There's a few of you here that are super, super loyal to people who help you. That, like, it's like you want people to help you the same way that you help them, and unfortunately that's an unrealistic expectation, right? So that's why you constantly are getting disappointed when people are judging you, when you feel like people are judging you. You know, Spirit is saying for you to stand true to what it is that you know. Like I said, the High Priestess, when we talk about the High Priestess is knowing both sides, having that intuition. When we talk about the High Priestess, so Spirit is showing me in this reading that you already know, right? It's just like you're looking for evidence in people that are neglecting who you truly are. And it's very difficult for you to find abundance, peace, prosperity in people who abuse you. Neglect is another form of abuse, right? So Spirit is saying, once again, during this change, completely stand true to who you are and what God, like that vision that you have in your mind's eye. Take that leap of faith. All right, I'm going to do last card for advice. I've invested in other energies last year that drowned me. Oh wow. Now it's my year to show up, to show people I'm here. Okay, all right. Are you born in the year of the snake, Kelly? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So when we talk about new moons, we talk about forgiveness, reflection, especially when it's in Sagittarius. It's talking about, you know, moving into that intensity that you feel, as opposed to being afraid of it, turning the anxiety into excitement. Thank you guys again for tapping on the screen. Tap, 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 tap on the screen. What's up, Lala Rose? Lala Rose in the house. Every time you come to my readings, Lala, you're always like, oh my gosh. One day you'll come to my reading, you're like, yeah, I'm not surprised. You're right, Teona. Yes, I'm not surprised. And it's not about being right. It's about reading the energy for the collective correctly, right? Picking up on the collective energy correctly. My wife found new love. Oh, damn. Okay. Shout out to your wife. How's she doing? Okay. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So like I said, taking that intensity that you feel like, oh, I can't do it, turning it up a notch and turning it into excitement. Like, damn it, you know what? I feel this. I know I'm supposed to do this. I have this all cognizant knowing that I'm supposed to be going in this direction. You just have to trust it sometimes with blind faith. I can't even tell you how many times. I remember I did a reading for one of my clients, and she's like, Teona, I've been trying. I've been handing out as many resumes as possible. Like, I'm sick and tired of handing out resumes. And I'm like, hey, D, I totally get it. However, the jobs that you actually want, the jobs that you are like, you know what, I'm going to hand in my resume because I know I'm going to get that job, and it's a lesser paying job, or a less, like, a job that's less than what you would require for your skill. I remember her saying, you know, yeah, like, I'm going to go for these like easier ones. And I said, D, you're actually going to get a job from a completely different place. Like, you're not even gonna see how you're gonna get this job. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I always record all of my readings. So, you know, sometimes people, when I'm doing a reading, they're so focused on what I'm saying, like they might miss certain things or whatever. So that's why I record my readings. Anywho. And she's like, okay, tell me more. And I'm like, you're actually going to be making way more money than you actually thought. So these jobs that you say I'm going to get, like I'm actually going to get, this is completely not even anywhere near your skill set. And the jobs that you think, oh my gosh, I can't get it, but I'm just going to try, you're actually going to be making twice as much money than you initially thought. And what does she do? She went, she did her work. Okay. Obviously she applied to that, but I think it was like either 2 days later or 3 days later, she messaged me on Instagram, and she's like, you know what, Teona, you're totally right. I'm making twice as much and I don't have to worry about money. Shortly after that, she got engaged. So, sometimes you have to go with blind faith. If you know, like, if you have this all cognizant knowing, like deep down in your gut, that something's going to happen a certain way, and you have no way how it's actually going to happen, but you have that blind faith, sometimes that's all you need, right? And it's not really blind faith. Like, if you believe in God, say your faith, put your faith in God, then if you don't put your faith in God, then worrying, it's just a waste, right? Because if you know God has your back, then why are you worried, right? Continue going down that path. What did you say, Lala? It's about alignment. I love it. Yeah. That's why I do these collective readings live, because sometimes people are going from place to place and they're like, I'm trying to find my people. And if I don't do lives, how is anyone going to, find me? I'm their people. You know what I'm saying? And if the energies are aligned, it, to me, has always shown me through working with different clients that, I'm a part of your soul contract. I'm supposed to help you in some way, shape, or form move, elevate, get you to, it's not even get you to, just have you remind yourself of who you are, where you come from. We all come from God. We're on a floating rock. It's a miracle that most of us are here, right? And so that's what's going to take you to the next level, right? Being consistent and moving towards that goal that you see in your mind's eye. Like, why would God show you something if you're not supposed to do it, if you're not supposed to have it? Why do you feel it deep down inside if you're not supposed to do it? Like, what? And he didn't make us as a mistake, right? He made us in his image. Hallelujah. I was just having this talk myself. I'm going to wait for what I deserve and stop accepting scraps. Can we get a round of applause for Lala Rose, please? Round of applause for Lala. I love it. I love it. Break the fear and flow with the energy. I love it. I love it. Oh, you're asking me, did your wife find love? Like I said, if you'd like to work with me, I do a 20-minute free discovery call. See if we're compatible to work with each other. Yes, we align on this frequency, but I do transformative work, and sometimes people are ready for that. Sometimes people are not ready for that. So if you'd like me to go, if you want to explore that further, I don't want to say your name wrong, Romash. If you want to explore that further, definitely book a discovery call with me and we can talk about that for sure. Okay, but do you see that? Do you see that? Luck is on your side. Get excited. Oh my gosh. My car is just like flew over. Get excited. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Get excited. Hallelujah. So anyone that would like to get a reading from me, if you know exactly what you want a specific reading, you can use the coupon code Tarot Live, and that's going to give you a discount just for being on my live tonight. You get a discount just for being where you're supposed to be. That's all you had to do, right? No one told you. No one said, "Hey, come in her live." No one said that. But you're here for a reason. You resonated for a reason, and if you don't follow through with that, you're doing yourself a disservice. And like I said, through the reading, you have this knowing. You got to just remember and have that blind faith that I can move past this. It's going to, like I said in the reading, it showed me presently you're feeling that challenge. What was it? The five of wands. I started putting the cards back. Where is it? The five of wands, the empress in reverse, and the and the four of pentacles in reverse. There is that change. You got to just flip that. You just got to flip that negativity to, like, you know what? That fear into excitement. You know what? I'm going to do it. Just do it. Sometimes we have to do that. Oh gosh. All right. Do we have any questions about spirituality, general questions about spirituality? Like I said, I am a psychic medium. If you have any questions, now is your time. I'm going to give 60 seconds on the clock while I rearrange this for my meeting tomorrow morning. Once again, thank you guys so much for tapping on the screen. I truly appreciate that. I'm grateful that the information resonated with you. If you want to see the recorded version of this, it will be posted on my YouTube channel for your viewing, okay? I'm glad I stopped in. It was beautiful. Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate all of y'all. We got 15 seconds on the clock. Do my readings ever apply to my own situation? Yes. However, when I meditate before this reading, before any readings that I do, I make sure to take my energy outside of the reading. Oop, ding. I make sure to take my energy outside of the reading, so that way I'm just picking up on the collective energy and not my own. That's a really great question, Lala. Thank you for that question. If that makes sense. Yeah. All right, that's my time to go. I love you guys so much. That ding was my time to go. Like I said, if you want to explore what you need to do to move towards your next goal, use Tarot Live, and that will give you a substantial discount on getting a reading if that's what you know you need. If not, you have no idea what to book. Like I said, book that 20-minute free discovery call, and have all your questions ready on that call. I love you guys so much. And remember, don't take what people say. Take a vibe, how you feel when people say it, how it resonates with your soul, because people can tell you anything these days. Okay? Have a good night. Bye.